Hello guys, welcome to a deck profile. I'm going to be featuring Lightsworns because a lot of people like this deck. This deck is a fan favorite among every Yu-Gi-Oh player, or most. And people really haven't given this deck a chance after Snow got banned like a year ago. So I thought I'd put a budget deck profile for people who want to play it. So let's jump right into it. Let's start off with the monsters. We're starting off with 3 Raiden. He's your main card. He is your main miller. He mills 2 in the main phase. Pretty self-explanatory. Triple Wolf. Every time he's sent from deck to the graveyard, you summon it. He's just an extra level 4 body. Makes for a good rank 4/link plays. Or synchro plays if you're gonna tune it with Raiden. Then we have a double Lumina. Her effect reads, you can discard 1 card, target level 4 Lightsworn in your graveyard, and special summon it. And during the end phase, you can mill 3. She's really good recursion. You can target Lumina then target Lumina in grave to summon another Lumina and use her effect again. So it's a really cool card. You can loop it a few times if you have the hand set up, though it's not going to happen too much. Then double Felis. If she's sent from deck to grave by a monster effect, you can special summon her. And then you can tribute her on field to target a monster, destroy it, and mill 3 cards. So she's just another body you can get on the field through milling. So you can make rank 4 plays, you can make your Curious, you can make your Minerva, you can make Dweller. You can make all kinds of things. Then for the one of Lightsworns, we play 1 Lila, 1 Minerva, 1 Rico. So this card, some people have seen it before, this card has seen play. Every time it's sent from hand or deck to grave, you can mill a card, an extra card, so it's just an extra mill and a level 3 tuner. But these 2 cards are interesting. So this card reads, when it's normal or flip faced up, you can banish the Lightsworn from hand or grave to target a card your opponent controls and banish it. So this is just bait for negation, and it helps clear problematic monsters. It's a really good card. Like any build should run this at least 1. And then this card, so this kind of acts like your Fort Raiden, because one of their effects is irrelevant. The effect that when your opponent activates a spell or trap, you can destroy a spell or trap your opponent controls, a face-up spell trap, irrelevant. You're not using that. However, its other effect then, where in Lightsworn mills, you mill 3. So if you summon this off Goblinberg, or special this off of Lumina, and you make Minerva and mill 3, you're gonna mill 3 more. So you're gonna mill 6 cards, which is just amazing, like extra grave setup. And it's another name. That's it for our Lightsworn lineup. Then we have triple Thunderbird and triple Mothman. Since this is the budget build, this is all the dangers we run. Mothman, because he's the best level 4 danger. If he's discarded, you draw and discard, so you can always just dig deeper to your deck. And Thunderbird is one of the cheaper ones. You can play Ogopongo instead if you need an even cheaper option. But overall, these are very cheap and just very strong cards overall. You need to play them, at least in this quantity. If you have more cash to spare for more dangers, well, be my guest. Next off, we have 1 Damage Juggler, 2 Trigger, and 2 Trick Clown. So if you control 2 or more monsters, you special summon this. Earth attribute relevant for Natural Beast. Extra level 4 body, you can just summon to make more rank 4 plays, to make more link plays. Self-explanatory. If milled, you summon it. Self-explanatory. And banish from grave to add. Explanatory. Good mill targets, good extenders overall. 1 Wyvern Monster, 1 Polar Serpent. Banish the light summon it. If you link it off, you search this. Banish the dark summon this. If you link it off, search this. Vice versa. Free extenders, free pluses. Need to play them. Then 2 Dark Worm, 1 Gate Zero. So you play Shrine. You play a bunch of mill cards, obviously. It's Lightsworns. So if you mill this and you have no monsters, it's just a free extender. It's like an extra copy of Wolf/Felis. And you just get a free +1 that you can discard off the Lumina. You can do whatever you want with it. It's amazing. It's great. Especially in a budget build like this, it's just perfect. Next off, we have 2 Goblinberg to be able to get more level 4s on the field to make my Nerva. Self-explanatory, no need to explain it. 1 Glow Bulb, Natural Beast. Mills, Natural Beast, it's self-explanatory. And then 2 BLS, you play along Lights and Darks. You make this, and you just get a bunch of damage on the field. And you get monster removal on the field as well. That's it for the monster lineup. Pretty chunky, beefy lineup over there for spells. Triple charge, triple recharge. I don't need to explain these. Better Destiny draw, better Rhoda. I don't need to explain any of these. These cards are just amazing. Next off, for the one-offs, we have Rhoda, Reborn, Reasoning, Shrine, and Foolish. So Rhoda, search Goblinberg, search Raiden. You know, I don't need to go much into this. Reborn, extension. Reasoning, cards you have in your deck like to get mailed, it's just another extender. And if the card you sent is a Lightsworn and they call the correct level, you can just revive the Lumina, so it's free regardless. And this for Darkworm, and this for Wolf, Darkworm, any card you need. That's it for the main deck. We have around 43 to 45 cards, if I'm not mistaken. Off to the extra, we play only 1 Minerva. I've never needed to. You can just recycle it off Michael, but she's still like a great card. For those who don't know what it does, you detach a material and you mill top 3, and for every Lightsworn you milled, you draw 1 card. And then if it's destroyed, you mill top 3, and for every Lightsworn you milled, you destroy a card. You can recycle it easily, so you don't need more than 1. And especially with the little Lightsworn engine we're playing, and we're not playing Judgment Dragon, so I don't think more than 1 is necessary. However, if you want to play more than 1, be my guest. I'm not going to stop you. This card is legitimately amazing. Then we have Dweller, Honor Arc, Baguska. These are my rank 4s of choice. So Dweller, self-explanatory, this wins any meta matchup. You can face Orcus die to this. Thunder Dragon gets damage for this. You destroy Salamangreat with this. Even against Sky Striker, you stop their Wraith. It's just amazing overall. Then Baguska stops any monster heavy deck. Decks like, let's say, Thunder Dragon. This card is just amazing overall. And Honor Arc, target Colossus, equip it. Target Kagari, equip it. It's amazing. It's just great. Off to our links, we play 1 Curious. You don't need more than 1. Again, you can recycle it, and this deck doesn't last more than 2 or 3 turns. So playing it more than 1 is just wasting deck space. However, this card is still like insanely good. For those who don't know, this is essentially the Bubble Chain and plus a mill 3 in 1 card. And if it's destroyed by battle, you add any card in your graveyard to your hand. This card is amazing. Lanphalinkus, because sometimes you have, let's say, a bunch of danger monsters and a bunch of light monsters, so you can't make Curious because you need 3 monsters with the same attribute but different types for Curious. So you just use 2 for Lanphalinkus and then the other 2 light monsters to go into your Curious. Also, the link markers help a lot when you brick. Nightmare, Phoenix, and Cerberus. Monster removal, spell trap removal. Nothing else to say. If you want, because this card is actually kind of pricey, this card is like $5. If you want, you can replace this with Tornado Dragon, and it's essentially the same thing. However, if you have the money to waste for your Phoenix, I recommend it wholeheartedly. This card is, you know. 1 Griffin. So we have a interesting side deck, to say the least. And this card can recycle any spell or trap, plus it's kind of like a floodgate. So it stops monsters that have special summon that are not linked. So cards like, let's say, Kagari can't activate because they're not linked. Or maybe they summon it here, but in the case they don't, they stops it. You understand me, this card is just amazing overall. It's like a mini floodgate, plus the fact that it just recycles any spell and trap. Great card. Moral Sword. Again, if you need to replace this for a cheaper card, go ahead and do so. Maybe you could potentially fit in Utopia, the Lightning, or Double. But if you can buy this card, just buy it. It's insane. OTK machine. And then for the Synchros, we have one Mistworm. This should be Trishula. I don't own Trishula. However, this should be treated as Trishula. But Mistworm is still a decent card, all things considered. Shuffle, return 3 cards to the hand is still a pretty good effect. Dragster, Seda, and Michael for level 7 Synchros. You don't play any level 8 Synchros in this deck. I feel that your rank 4s cover that basis good enough. So instead we play level 7 Synchros that are pretty relevant. Spell and Trap Negation, enough said. This outs problem monsters. You banish this alongside the face-up attack position special summon monster. Amazing. No, I don't need to say more about that. And pay 1,000, banish a card. Free. And then recycle all Lightsworns from your grave when this is destroyed and gain life points for it. Great card. And last but not least, God. This card's God. Game Ender. Game Winner. Amazing. Amazing. That's it for our extra deck. Now into our side deck. We play double Ash, double Veiler. You could play 3 Ash, 3 Veiler, but I feel that I don't want to see too many of it. It sounds kind of stupid, but like I don't want to see 2 Ash in my hand. Maybe 2 Veiler because it's not once per turn. But I don't know. I think 2 is good enough. You don't want to brick with hand traps. That's not what you're trying to do. You're trying to stop your opponent to then kill them, not brick with 5 hand traps in your hand. Triple Prank Tops. This card's insane. Best side deck card in the game. Triple MSD. These should be Twin Twister. However, I don't own them. So MSD will do the job while I'm looking for some Twin Twister. Then we have Anti-Spell, Robbery, and Ghostin. So while we only play one of each, it's because you side whichever matchup you need one of these, you send it with Curious and you recycle it with Griffin. Anti-Spell, this destroys pendulums, and these two I don't usually side them in. However, in some deck that absolutely destroys it, I will side it in just to send it and get it, even though it kind of hurts the deck a bit. But there are some matchups that are like essential and you need to play them. And then 2 Reboot to stop back row, stop Altergeist. So that was it for the deck profile. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you learned something today. I hope you can play some Lightsworn action because god damn, this deck is fun as hell. So that was it, guys. Stay tuned for more videos. Maybe I'll make a JD Turbo build in the future. Peace out.